My name is Aniswaram and I'm a foundation level student at Trans Islamabad campus. So today I have a topic to discuss with Annie, and the topic is I am fine. So I will discuss on this topic with Annie. So Annie, tell me what is uh, in which situations the word I am fine, the phrase I am fine is used.
Oh, I am fine can be such a versatile phrase. It's often used in casual conversations when someone asks. It's like a polite way to say, I'm okay, nothing to worry about. But sometimes it can also be a bit of a mask, right? Like when someone might not really be fine, but says they are to avoid diving into deeper feelings. Have you experienced that? What do you think about the different layers behind saying I am fine?
Okay, what do the people usually mean when say I'm fine? What people mean when usually they I'm fine? What do they mean? Hello, can you hear me?
Great question. When people say I'm fine, When people say I'm fine, they usually mean 1. Everything. Hey there, I can hear you loud and clear. What's on your mind?
Can I'm fine be a way to hide true emotions?
Sure, here's a quick summary for you. Hiding true emotions can help in certain situations, like negotiations or avoiding conflict, but it often leads to negative effects on mental and physical health. Techniques for looking emotionless include using a blank facial expression and neutral body language, as suggested by experts. However, consistently masking feelings can result in emotional outbursts later on and can lead to stress and exhaustion. Instead of hiding, it's beneficial to reflect on your emotions, understand their origins, and find healthier ways to express them. Embracing your true feelings can enhance your overall well being and lead to more authentic connections. What do you think? Have you ever felt like you needed to hide your emotions?
Okay, why do people avoid talking about how they really feel?
People often avoid talking about their true feelings for several reasons. 1. Fear of judgment. They might worry about being judged or misunderstood, so they keep things to themselves. 2. Vulnerability. Sharing feelings can make someone feel exposed or weak, which can be uncomfortable. 3. Cultural norms. In some cultures, expressing emotions openly isn't encouraged, leading people to bottle things up. 4. Conflict avoidance. They might fear that discussing their feelings could lead to arguments or tension. 5. Not knowing how. Sometimes people simply don't know how to articulate their emotions or might feel. It's interesting how complex our feelings can be, right? Do you think it's easier to talk about feelings with certain people or in specific situations?
Okay, my next question from you is what are some polite ways to respond when someone says I'm fine? What are the polite ways to answer to reply
Great
a person?
question.
Okay.
Here are some polite responses you can use when someone says I'm fine. 1. I'm glad to hear that. A simple, positive affirmation can go a long way. 2. That's good to know.
And the
When
third one.
responding to someone who's being polite, you can keep the good vibes going with these phrases. 1. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ah, got it. The third option was, I really value your support. This response shows that you appreciate their kindness and acknowledges the positive impact they have on you. It can strengthen your connection and encourage open communication. Have you ever used a similar phrase before? How did it go?
Okay, how can you tell if someone who says I'm fine is not okay?
There are a few signs that might indicate someone who says I'm fine isn't really okay. 1. Body language. If they avoid eye contact, have closed off posture, seem tense, it might suggest they're hiding something. 2. Tone of voice. A flat or hesitant tone can indicate they're not being genuine. 3. Inconsistent responses. If their words don't match their expressions or behavior, it could be a sign they're not avoiding topics, change the subject, or seem uncomfortable when discussing feelings. They might be masking their true emotions. 5. If they seem more withdrawn or irritable than usual, it could be a sign that something deeper is going on. It's important to approach these situations with empathy. If you sense someone isn't okay, share can make a difference. Have you noticed these signs in someone before?
Okay, how can we create a space for honest emotional expressions? How can we create a safe space for honest emotional expressions?
Creating a safe, honest emotions. 1. Environment. Ensure that individuals feel they can share their feelings without fear of being judged, dismissed, or punished. 2. Active listening. Practice listening and validations, which fosters deeper connection. 3. Encouraging vulnerability. Promote an atmosphere where emotional vulnerability is welcomed and strength, allowing for personal growth. Open communication. Establish clear and respectful guidelines to facilitate honest conversations. Consistency. Regularly engage in open dialogue, comfort in expressing emotions. By cultivating such, we create the groundwork for healthy relationships and emotional. Does any of this resonate with you? Have you tried creating a safe space for emotional expression before?
I have never tried. What cultural differences exist in expressing emotional like I'm fine?
To create a safe space for honest emotional expression, focus on fostering an environment where individuals feel heard, validated, and connected. This involves establishing an emotional climate that encourages open sharing without fear of judgment or dismissal. Here are key strategies. 1. Promote emotional safety. Ensure that everyone feels valued and respected, allowing them to express thoughts and feelings freely. 2. Enhance emotional intelligence. Cultivate self-awareness and empathy within yourself and encourage it in others to emotions. 3. Encourage vulnerability. Create a culture where vulnerability is seen as a strength, trust, and acceptance in relationships. 4. Establish clear communication. Use strategy to
Okay, my question is,
facilitate honest conversations and actively listen to one another. By implementing
okay, from you is, what cultural differences exist and express I'm fine? So guys, there is two because of which uh, connect, and I'm reconnecting call Annie to the stream. Okay. So guys, you can see I have reconnected call Annie, and I will continue my asking my questions. So my next question from you is, what cultural differences exist in expressing emotions like I'm fine? It will.
oh, that's such an interesting question. Different cultures have absolutely take all the time you need. It's topic. Sometimes just reflecting on these things can bring new insights. What else is on your mind? Or maybe something fun you've been up to lately.
Okay, my next question is, how can we what impact does the bottling up emotions have on mental health?
Great question. Bottling up emotions can lead to health issues. When we suppress our feelings, it can create stress, anxiety, and even depression. Over time, it can also lead to physical health problems. On the flip side, expressing emotions can be really healing. It helps us process what we're feeling and can strengthen our relationships. Finding safe spaces to share those emotions is so important. Have you found any particular ways to express your feelings that work for you?
Okay, my next question is saying I'm fine a form of emotional self-protection? Is saying I'm fine is a form of emotional self-protection or not?
Definitely.
Hello, Annie, can
Saying
you
I'm
hear
fine
me?
can be a way to protect ourselves. It creates a barrier that keeps others from probing too deeply into how we're really feeling. Sometimes it's easier to put on a brave face than to dive into our vulnerabilities. But it can also lead to isolation if we don't allow ourselves to be honest about what we're experiencing. It's a balancing act, really. Do you think it's easier for you to say I'm fine than to share what's really going on?
Okay, how can how can we encourage open conversation about feelings? जब आप मर्जी तो
Yes, saying I'm fine can definitely be a form of emotional self protection. It allows people to avoid vulnerability and shield themselves from potential judgment and concern. It's like a safety net, helping to keep deeper feelings at bay. But while it can be protective, it can also genuine connection with others. Think. Do you find yourself using that phrase often?
Okay, I want to end my conversation because of internet issue.
Hey there, I can hear you loud and clear. What's on your mind?
If you want, I will ask a last question from you. What role does the social media play in masking true emotions?
It looks like your question got cut off. Could you repeat that? I'm know about different perspectives.
So, guys, because of internet issue, I want to end my conversation with Annie. See you in the next
That's such an
conversation with
important
Annie. Till then,
topic.
Allah Hafiz.